So here we are with a yard overview, September of 2025. It's mid-September, right before I do some aerating and overseeding. So let's go in for a closer look at some parts. And here we start with this little strip next to the driveway. And man, I can't get this one right. I guess I don't water it enough. It gets beat up with weeds and crabgrass. And it's also, of all the sections of the lawn, I think it's the hottest. The driveway and that cement wall, I just capture heat. This is a full sun area and we had a hot summer. So this section just kind of captures heat. Maybe I don't water it enough, it gets dry. An hour a week is how I water it. We had a lot of rain this summer. But this one, man, this section gets beat up. So not next week, but next year, I think I'll just have to water this even more. The whole lawn's getting, since filming this, I've already aerated. Now I need to overseed. So this section too has been aerated, will be overseeded. And I guess I just have to water it more next year. Let's move around to these other front sections. There's just a little bit of burnout there. Just next to the driveway. Again, the driveway gets really hot. I guess that particular section just didn't do as well as others. But this section here, as we do the overview, you do see a lot of green grass, and some of that brown just might be from heat. I don't know, dead grass. Generally I'm not unpleased with it. It's pretty smooth to the mower. Again, it got a lot of water this summer. The goal is to make it thicker. I did some fertilizer applications this year. I'll have to kind of get out the I'll have to kind of list the fertilizer applications I've done, even just for myself to remember. In the back here, just never got grass to grow. Didn't overseed last fall. Didn't overseed in the spring. And since filming this, I've absolutely, I've tilled it. And that brown section is now no grass. I'm just kind of starting from scratch. I'll overseed this weekend and keep the water on it. Now, the one problem I have back here is there's only one sprinkler head sort of at the bottom of the screen right now that's got to cover that whole section. Let's call it, if that's home plate, upper left or mid left, that whole section from third base down to home plate back to first base. And I think I need another sprinkler out there. So for the overseed, I'll put one of those manual sprinklers, with the garden hose, the ones that go I forget how you call them. So I'll put some water on there. This section here, I've seeded a few times. Just can't get it to grow. It could be sun, could be water. It's probably just water. So that's another section I just need to keep moist here during this attempt. I'm not looking bad through here. Moving around to the porch garden, let's look at this. I mean, that plant's really, really pretty. Definitely like it. I've taken out some plants at the lower level. I had this one Wigelia that just burnt out from being next to the deck. The deck temperature reached about 160 this year per my thermometer, my infrared thermometer. And I think there's one plant next to it that just was singed on one side. I can only say it was from the heat. Look at me making a cameo in the video. Otherwise, not unhappy with these porch plants. I took out some here to make room for new things in the spring. I took out a lot of weeds. And I think this guy's got to go. We had a lot of lantern flies So I'll take that guy out in the spring. I think lanternflies might have been living in him. You see the thicker grass along the fence, the bottom of the fence. I kind of like growing it out at the bottom of the fence. I mean, why weed whack that stuff every week? And I kind of liked the longer look. Here in front of the shed or there in front of the shed can never seem to get grass to grow. And it's a damp area. It could just be foot traffic. Maybe I walk on it too much. That little hill never get good growth. I'll try again this year. So this back section had a little bit of brown spots, and really what that's from is I hit some spots hard with some seed and fertilizer, and I think I just put down too much fertilizer. That's fertilizer brownout. So this back section has looked better. Not atrocious. I kind of just want to smooth it out. Oh, maybe that's what I should do this weekend. Maybe I should get a load of dirt in the pickup truck and smooth that out. That just needs to be smooth it out. The kids were watching me do this. They loved the drone. Here's a different angle of the back. Just water. I think it just needs water. All right, let's see where else we go now. Just some different angles here. The woods. Now we've had a few trees fall on the property next to us. These are new homes across the woods. Once I get to the other side, you'll see how some trees have fallen into that opening there. You know, not my property, so I can't do anything about it. Here we are from this angle. You can see a little bit more easily where some trees have fallen down. Now that tree that's still standing, I mean, it's dead, and I hope it doesn't fall our way. I mean, it certainly looks very picturesque and pretty there, but I don't want that thing falling towards us. Hopefully it falls towards those other trees. Now this is new for me. That's some debris. It looks like the guy behind us is kind of utilizing that space a little bit. I can't say. It's actually quite hard to get back there. I've never really walked on this property, on that lot. And so I don't walk back there. So I don't see that from the ground. Maybe this winter, with all the leaves gone, we'll be able to see that, but I'm sort of unaware of that, those trees being pushed from that back property on there. And this is just another overview of the house. Yeah, you know. You know, looks good generally. Just the stripes don't stick around for too long though. I try and stripe it. The stripes don't seem to stick out. Maybe I need the sun. It's a cloudy day. Maybe I need the sun to have those stripes pop a little bit more. But I do try and stripe it and make it look good. While I'm at it, let's I look at the gutters. Let's see how they look. See if there's any damage or anything need to be fixed. Might as well while you're up there, right? And there we go. That's it for this overview.